Hey, Cambridge.
Yes.
How many tea kettles do you have?
Well, one can never have enough tea.
True.
Hi, welcome to another amazing episode of Cambridge and Rage Cooks. I'm Cambridge, you are you, and well, Rage is behind the camera.
See?
Alright, so now he's speaking Spanish. Alright, so this is a special request episode. We haven't done one for a while because, well, Rage decided he wanted to do multiplayer game nights and just totally say, I don't want to make videos and hang out with my boy Cambridge and stream and do stuff. So this was a special request and we're doing it for, it was
Mo.
Charles or Mo? Oh, so it was for Mo. Okay, yeah. So Mo wanted chocolate chip cookies, so we're going to make the best chocolate chip cookies that you've ever put in your mouth. I can guarantee it. All right, so
what are we going to need for today, Cambridge?
Well, that's something new. I have actually everything laid out, so we'll go step by step. So first off, you're going to need some sugar. You're going to need some all-purpose flour. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need some eggs. You're going to need some... You don't need raisins. You're going to need some honey. You're going to need some vegetable cooking oil, some cooking spray, a whisk, a spoon for stirring, a spatula, one metal mixing bowl, one glass mixing bowl, one cookie sheet, one liquid measuring cup, one dry mixing cup, some aluminum foil, back over here, there you go, one egg timer. You're going to need a kettle, you're going to need one giant candle, and you're going to need a Keurig. And and finally, the last thing that you're going to need is one of these nifty little silicone cooking sheets. You actually put this on your pan to help with sticking. So that is all the things that you're going to need for this project. So the next step is we're just going to go ahead and get all this, just shove it together, and make these chocolate chip cookies. So let's get started. Okay, as always, remember, hygiene first. Go. Get in there good. You want to make sure you get all the grime and the dirt and all the gunk out of there. Right, and then the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to preheat our oven. So we're going to be preheating our oven to 350 degrees. Here we go, 350 degrees. It's all preheating up. And we're going to go ahead and mix everything up and get everything prepared. Okay, so we've mixed all of our ingredients, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay them out on our cookie sheet. We took the silicone sheet and we laid it out on our pan. And so that was our first step. So let's go ahead and we're going to get started. So let's get right up in here. All right, so there we go. There's all of our mixed ingredients. That's what the final products kind of look like. And so what you want to do is you take a spoon, and then you're just going to get yourself like a little ball full right there. And it's a little bit more. Now, see, a lot of people do this like a double spoon technique, but we washed our hands, we're clean. We're just going to roll it up into a nice little ball. And then we're going to just drop it over here on the pan and put it right there. And you're just going to keep doing that over and over again.
Gratuitous up-close cookie dough shot.
Yeah, get right up in there.
That is beautiful.
Yep. All right, so there's our third one. And we're going to make about a dozen or so of these, so we're just going to keep going. And so while we're doing that, maybe we can we'll go and jump over to Rage, and he can give us a nice little science fact.
Welcome to Science Facts with Rage. Chocolate chips are a required ingredient in chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies were invented in 1937 when Ruth Graves Wakefield of the Toll House Inn in the town of Whitman, Massachusetts, added cut-up chunks of semi-sweet Nestle chocolate bar to a cookie recipe. This has been Science Facts with Rage.
All right, well, Rage, thank you very much. You're always so informative on your science facts that you give us about the things we're cooking.
We're also going to be baking these in the oven at 350 degrees for how long?
Oh, well, that too is, that's a possible change. So when you cook it, it varies from person to person. Each person likes to have their own amount of time. Some people like a more soft, some people like more of a more well-done cooked cookie, but probably roughly about 12 to 13 minutes is what you're looking for when you're cooking in there. And in the nice in the oven, it's preheated, it's ready to go. I always say check early, though. People say don't open the oven. It's a good point, but you also don't want the bottom of your cookies to get burnt. So I say check at the 11:30 into the 12, and then just kind of keep an eye on it and go from there.
See, I'm an early. I like them. I'm like a people like their steaks rare. I like my cookies kind of rare.
You like your cookies
I'm
rare?
like a 3-minute kind of guy.
Okay, so you're almost just eating the cookie dough at that point.
Hey, Cambridge.
Yes.
How long did it take you to I mean, this cookie dough is beautiful, by the way.
Yes, I know.
How long did it take you to mix all that up? Because, I mean, let's be honest. If we look, there was at least a dozen ingredients.
Well, I'm just going to say, that's the real secret to this. A good cookie dough like this is probably going to take you a good 6 to 8 hours of your time. I mean, this is something that you want to treat with tender loving care. You don't want to rush it. You want to take the flour, and you want to take the eggs, and you want to treat the eggs when you're beating them with the most respect that you can. You don't want to beat them too harshly, because then your cookies, you can just taste it. Your cookies just kind of taste like they were abused. If you rush it, you kind of get the same things too. So you take your time, you just work it, and then you just get the most amazing and delicious flavor out of your cookies. And when you bite into it, it's almost an orgasm in your mouth. We have our 12 cookies. The rest of it, it's going to be amazing. Like I said, the dough is going to be just as well as the cookies. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and throw that into the oven here. Okay, so next step is we're going to put our cookies into the oven. So if you just want to get one last look before they go in.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I know they are. So we're going to go right over to the oven. It's been preheating for about 10 minutes. We're just going to go ahead and drop them right on in. I put them in my center rack row. We're going to put it right in the center. We're going to seal that bad boy up, and we're going to set it and forget it. Okay, so this is where your egg timer comes in, or your any timer that you have. So if you just want to follow me, we'll just come right over here. We're going to go ahead and set this right there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit kitchen timer. And so we said 13 minutes, and then we're going to just go ahead and hit start. There we go. All right, 13 minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, so our timer just went off. We came running back out here, started the camera up. So we're going to put our oven mitt on, and we're going to go right over here to the oven. We're going to pull these bad boys out.
Safety first.
Let's see. I think they could use a little bit more time. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop them back in for just a little bit longer, I think.
How long do you think, Cambridge?
Maybe 25 to 30 minutes, I think will work out. Okay, so it actually took a lot longer than 25 to 30 minutes. We've been sitting here for about 7 hours waiting for these cookies to finish off. But as I said, it's a patience and a time thing to get such delicious, amazing cookies. So we're going to go ahead and pull these out. We're going to go ahead and set up on top of the oven and let them cool down. And then we're going to wrap this up for another amazing episode of Cambridge and Ray's Cooks. Ray, you got anything to say?
I'm freaking starving, man. We've been sitting here for 7 hours. Actually, it's like 13 hours now. 14 if you include some of the in-between time.
Well, that's true. But, it's just, like I said, it all comes down to love. Make sure you turn your oven off. You don't want to burn your house down or anything. And then, we're going to let those set and cool off, and then we're going to enjoy them. So, I'm Cambridge. That's where you say I'm Rage.
What?
See, this is why we can't do a good show. I'm Cambridge. Rage is behind the camera. Thank you again for joining us for another wonderful episode of Cambridge and Rage Cooks, and hopefully see you back next time. Good night, everybody.
Night.